Welcome to 7 Report. Today we're taking our first full look at the Yocan Favotank. Now we got this from Yocan on Tuesday, I think it was, and today we're going to open it up, take a look at what it comes with, a little bit of explanation about Yocan and about the Favotank and what makes it different, put some juice in it, and give it a very first vape. So let's get over to the work area. Get the box open, take everything out, see what it has inside, look at the owner's manual, fill it up with some juice, and come back and vape. The folks at Yocan contacted us about reviewing this new tank. I think it came out in March, at least according to one of the news releases on their website. So let's open it up. First of all, it comes with a nice owner's manual that's really fairly comprehensive. Tells you a little bit about the company, how it's packaged, what it includes. It does include the Favotank atomizer, one wickless head, we're going to talk about that here in a second, an OCC head, a replacement glass tube, and a user's manual. And that's a little deceptive because there actually is 2 of the OCC heads. One is inside the Favotank already installed. I believe they have the 0.5 OCC installed. It also has a 0.2 OCC. And that wickless head is rated at 0.5 ohms as well. And what it has is ceramic sticks instead of cotton or fabric wicks. A little bit of the diagram of how the Favotank comes apart and goes back together, how to assemble it, filling it. They do say to let it stand for 2 minutes before using to make sure that the wick or the sticks, depending on the atomizer you're using, is fully saturated. Now it's kind of nice. They give you a little card, and this is numbered. So this is tank number 130. These are, like I said, really fairly new. They had a news release on their website dated in March announcing the Favotank. And here's what it looks like inside the package. You have the tank itself, the extra Pyrex tube, the other OCC, and this is the wickless atomizer. Let's see if we can get that tank out of there. This is in there very snugly, which is good for shipping, difficult to get it out. It has also a Pyrex drip tip. Now it has, let me make sure I've got the numbers right. I'm going to read this as I show you. 4-port airflow system. This is wide open, 9.5 millimeters. And then let's see if I'm going in the right direction. It'll click every time. No, I went in the wrong direction, I think. Here we go. It's a slightly smaller opening, but still pretty big. That's 6.5 millimeters. And then you go one smaller. It shows you 2 holes. Each of those holes 1.25 millimeters, so that's 2.5. And then the tightest jaw is going to come with a single one of those. There's the click. Single one of those 1.25 millimeter openings. So that's the airflow. Now the drip tip does come off. It's got a couple little O-rings on there, it looks like, to keep it in there nice and solid. And the base unscrews pretty easily. And there's that, I'll take it out and make sure, but I'm pretty sure that's the 0.5 ohm coil. And then you unscrew, I took it off upside down, and there's the O-ring on there, because it is a bottom fill. So let's put that back. So the glass does not have any screws or glue, so it's just held together by the bottom part. And actually you don't even need to take it apart to fill it. You would take it apart to clean it, but it has 4 ports for you to fill it with e-juice. So let's go ahead and take this coil out and see if we can't get a closer look at it. It says OCC. I'm not sure if we're going to be able to get that in real good focus or not, but it'll say OCC there at the top. Now what I'm going to do because I have been just dying since I heard about this, since they contacted me a week or so ago about reviewing the Favotank. Take out this Wickless coil. It says Yocan on there. And it will also say 0.5 ohm. It says 20 to 50 watts. I'm having trouble with this light, but see here on the side, your juice port on that head, that is ceramic sticks, not cotton or fabric wicking. You can see the coil down in there and those sticks through it. So I'm going to put that in the base. They're nice and snug. Let's just put this back on for a minute and see how it looks with that. You're not going to be able to tell because it's going to be hidden. It does say Favotank on the tank itself. Alright, we have the Wickless atomizer head in the base of the Favotank. And I've got Cinnanuts e-juice from Vapes Gone Wild in Noonan, Georgia. This, I think, is my favorite e-juice from Vapes Gone Wild. I actually helped name it. We've got a review of that on the website. Now we're going to fill up the tank. And again, there's those 4 ports. And I'm very eager to see how this Wickless atomizer or coil performs. Rather than fabric or cotton, it has ceramic sticks. That looks pretty full. I'm going to go ahead and then screw this back on. Make sure it's on there nice and snug before I turn it right side up. Set the we'll start off with our first vape at that tightest of the 4 air control settings. We'll let that sit for a couple of minutes. Put it on top of the E-Leaf iStick 50 watt. And the reason I'm using, well, it didn't take long to screw on there, the E-Leaf is because eventually I'm going to use that 0.2 ohm coil that comes with the Favotank, and the iStick will fire coils down to 0.2 ohms. So we're just going to leave it on the iStick for a while. So we're going to let that sit, let the juice soak into the coil real well. I don't know if you can see the little bubbles going up. And come back and give it a first vape. Try out all the different settings on the airflow control and get some first impressions. Okay, we got the juice in. I think it's sat long enough for it to saturate. If you can saturate ceramic sticks, I don't know. I've never used a coil that didn't have cotton or some sort of fabric wicking in it, but that's what the Favotank from Yocan has. We've got it on the E-Leaf iStick 50 watt, and let's see where we are here. Let's start it out at 4 volts, which is reading 26.6 watts. Now the iStick is reading this coil at 0.6 ohm, and I have it set at what I believe, oh, that maybe was the middle. No, it wasn't. That was the smallest. Alright, we've got it at the tightest draw at 4 volts, which is 26.6 watts. Let's give it the first vape. I'm very excited. And also, this is a Pyrex drip tip. I don't know if I've ever used a Pyrex drip tip either. Here we go. That might be just a hair warm. I'm going to take that down to 3.9. Let's go 3.8, 24 watts. Make sure it's in there. And that's a tight draw, too. Man, I really taste the cinnamon popping in that Cinnanuts. Let's go ahead and take it up to the middle airflow control with the 2 holes. That's a lot of vapor at 24 watts. It's not quite as warm as with the single air hole. Now those holes are each 1 1/4 millimeter, so with the 2 it's 2.5. And then let's go to, that's the largest. This doesn't seem to be in order. The middle one I think is 6.5 millimeter airflow opening. That's really airy. And let's go to the largest one. I think it was 9. I went the wrong way. I'll have all the details on the airflow openings in the article on the website, 7report.com, because I can't keep all those numbers in my head. That's pretty good. Still feeling a little bit warm in the back of my throat. I want to make sure that that's soaked in well, and maybe because of the airflow. Let's take it down to 22.8 watts, 3.7 volts with this widest opening. That's a little better. It's still warm. I think I liked either the smallest, oh there we go, now it's in order. I don't know what I was doing. Flavor's really popping. Well, that's the Favotank from Yocan, our first look at it. I'm going to be using it over the course of the next few days, at least finish this bottle of Cinnanuts off in it. I'm going to try also the 0.2 OCC coil that does have the organic cotton in it, and see if there's a significant difference in taste and draw and vapor production between that and the Wickless atomizer that's in there now that has the ceramic sticks as opposed to cotton wicks. That's pretty good. I want to thank again our friends at Yocan, our newest supplier to come on board here at 7 Report, with the Favotank for providing that for us to review. And again, that full review will be coming in just a few days. Please do subscribe to the YouTube channel. Check out the rest of our website, 7report.com. You do need to spell out the word 7. We update both the website and the YouTube channel all the time. Hardware reviews and e-juice reviews and other fun stuff. So please do keep coming back. Thanks so much for spending some time with us today, and embrace the vape.